We are running through the Dragon Keep DLC here. Trying to get some experience points, keep the levels ticking over up to level 80, and then we'll take a shot at Digistruct's Peak. That's the plan. So far level 62. So we'll be going through Dragon Keep here. Trying to pick up some of the nice things we can get from Dragon Keep, particularly we've got a Magic Missile, at least a 2x Magic Missile. Would still be good to keep an eye out for those nice Dragon Keep class mods. The Cleric class mods are the Maya ones. So keeping an eye out for the Cleric class mods, we have this one at the moment. Chaotic Neutral Cleric class mod, giving us the magazine size, fire rate and suspension skill. We're not using the restoration skill, so it's quite possible we could pick up something similar to this where we can make use of both of the skill bonuses. So what we'll do now is pick up all of these optional missions, and then we'll run through the DLC here doing the optional missions. Did we check the shops fully here? Yeah, that had the launcher. This had class mod. And the ammo shop had the sticky longbow grenade. As far as shields go, we started using this one yesterday. We picked this one up after we went through the Snowman DLC, the Marcus Mercenary Headhunter DLC. So we got an upgrade here to our shield. And also we started using this guy too, the Bada Boom. We've been holding on to a level 60 Bada Boom until we were high enough level to use it. So we can start using that now too. So let's go and pick up these optional missions here, and then we can go and do some of these ones.
Don't let anything happen to Welcome to Flame Rock Refuge.
Looks like there's 3 more to pick up here at Flame Rock. We'll do these ones.
Got a new quest for you.
Oh, and each one of these might have more than one, each location here. So we've got Sword in the Stoner, Winter's a Bloody Business.
Let's say unmotivated Golem somewhere around here with a pretty sweet sword stuck in his back. I'd appreciate it if you could bring it back to me.
But Stallion wants you better.
How are we supposed to pet her?
Slap her on the badonkadonk. Duh.
I pet the pretty pony.
Roll to see if she loves it. She loves it.
Okay, that was easy.
Prettiest pony.
1 iridium, 9,000 XP for petting the pony.
Uh-oh. It looks like Butt Stallion is hungry.
What should we feed her?
She's a glamorous queen made of diamonds, Lily of the Valley. You feed her the finer things in life, like iridium.
Well, we'll feed her one time. Don't want to spend too much money on this, but...
Butt Stallion leaves you a present. It smells of rainbows and summer days.
Ew.
So if we just keep feeding her valuables, she'll poop out loot?
Calm down.
That's what you're saying?
Hi, so
You're a weird kid.
We got a non-elemental green Hyperion SMG, so pretty rubbish, but we got to finish that mission. You can turn that one in for feeding.
Hey, Immortal. Hey.
1,800 XP, $25,000 reward.
Don't be weird.
Alright, so that little Butt Stallion mission is finished. We didn't get anything interesting out of it. Certainly not worth 5 iridium for a non-elemental green Hyperion SMG. We can pick up those pretty much anywhere. Do this one, Brain Teaser.
You see Sir Reginald von Bartlesby, aristocrat and riddlemeister. If you can solve one of his brain teasers, you'll get a reward.
Well met, adventurers. I have a riddle for you.
So what is his head there? What is that?
Everyone
Everybody roll your insight stat to see if you can solve that riddle.
I shall repeat the riddle. I am everyone and no one.
A jar, I guess.
Rick, don't slam your dice onto the board. You broke Tina's figurine.
Whoops.
You won. Yay.
So what was the answer to the riddle?
I don't know.
That was an easy one.
Magic.
Is there anything behind here? I don't think there is. Just a little lockbox type of chest. What is he selling here in the stall here? Baking flour, bunch of crystals. There's a jar there. I think his head was a jar as well. Okay, looks like we've collected all of the optional missions here. We can go ahead and do some of these. So we got, Flame Rock does have a mission here. Let's do this while we're here. Pick up the crumpets here. There are quite a few areas that have crumpets to collect. So this crumpet mission's quite a long one actually. You have to travel all over the DLC to pick up the crumpets. So this is not one that we're going to be finishing immediately. This is something that we'll just, as we go to each area of the DLC, we'll just switch over to the crumpet mission, pick up the crumpets on that particular DLC, and then switch back and do the rest of the missions for that DLC. Okay, so there's one crumpet right underneath here. So, I guess we have to go across this tightrope. I wonder if I can just sneakily drop down onto it. There we go. That's an easy way to get there. Now we'll sneak back. There's nothing else to collect on this side. One crumpet, or two crumpets down, one to go. There's Mr. Torgue here. We've done the Torgue optional missions. We have to run out of flame rock here to this little area. There's a big nest up there.
What is a crumpet anyway?
And spiders here.
Made from flour and yeast, traditionally eaten with butter. All I ever
Might
ate,
as well
son.
use the good touch here.
Seriously? You should literally be dead.
No, Dad, I got live forever.
More spiders.
Free. That must have hurt. Stop struggling.
This spider was just a little bit too far away to
Pretty cool.
get the converge to pull him into the slagging range. Check this little ammo chest. Have a peek behind the tree, see if there's anything behind here. Nothing here. Collect crumpets in docks of little importance. So that's further. So that's back at the beginning area. We have to backtrack to the beginning area to get those crumpets. What's up this way? A couple of chests. Not much else. And this just takes us... Where does this go? Not even sure where this goes. Trying out this Torgue shotgun, just for fun. Faster firing and more accurate, but doesn't shoot out as many pellets as the other Torgue shotguns. It's white specialist class mod here. I'm not sure if this even features in a... I guess this must feature in a quest somewhere, this little platform, this little area. Doesn't seem to be part of anything interesting, but quite possible that's for some sort of quest. Now we might as well get these other ones. 3 more crumpets in the initial dock section. Might be quicker just to take the fast travel there, rather than running right to the exit. The locations don't appear on the map there as separate locations you can click on the map. So you have to select them from the list. There will be skeletal archers in this section. Don't know how this shotgun will go. It might go okay, considering it's fairly accurate for a shotgun. And a Torgue shotgun too, we'll see. Yeah, this Torgue shotgun. I think I like the quad better. I think these skeletal archers are resistant to flame here. What is this? Class mod for the Gunzerker, purple one. So this shotgun we're currently using is a purple one actually. I thought this was blue, so the bang stick's purple, as is the quad. So we still have Mr. Bony Pants. I guess he's inside here somewhere.
Look out!
Get this guy while he's still phase locked. This might be bony pants here.
Hold it right there.
Oh, there we go. So we've got that new skill that transfers the phase lock from one enemy to the other just went off. Saw it go off there. That's quite a neat little skill. Getting another free phase lock. So let's have a look at that skill. So it's this one here that just went off, subsequence. So when the enemy under the effect of the phase lock dies, there's a chance for your phase lock to seek out another enemy. So that makes it worth killing the enemies before the phase lock runs out. A lot of the time I just let the phase lock run out and just utilise the bonuses you get for phase locking, faster fire rate and damage. So now that I'm actually have a skill that fires when you kill enemies with the phase lock, I probably should make an effort to kill the enemies before the phase lock actually wears off. So we have one. We have one crumpet probably at the end of this dock here. One enemy behind us, a couple coming through. Hyperion Array, structuring crowdsourcing, just a non-elemental one. I thought that was iridium there, but it was just a purple bit of bone from the skeleton. I think it stays purple if you have the enemy slagged when they die, the skeleton, then the bones stay purple after they're dead. So it looks like the crumpet's on the other pier, on the other side. I thought it was on this one. I was going to initially go down this pier, but I thought the crumpet was on the other side, on the other pier. We're not facing any tree ants at the moment, so we can swap out this longbow Tesla for something else. We can put the magic missile back on.
Please stop.
Plink away with the shotgun. Alkaline Mistress head, we already have that head skin. So you get more range with this particular purple Torgue shotgun. The quad is probably better close up. Just to compare, let's swap back over to the quad. Let's see what that's like. Looks like one of the crumpet pieces is way off this way. We haven't even been this way yet. Got a ton of enemies this way. Oh, the crumpet, oh yeah. Crumpet piece is definitely further along here. This archer got thrown right in front of us. So that's nice. The golem's fighting these skeletons for us. Might as well get these skeletons that are while they're preoccupied with the golem. deal with the golem last.
Here you go.
Archer before the phase lock wears off. Two left, one skeleton and the rock golem.
Grenade out.
Now just, oh, another golem appeared. I'll let the golem aggro on that skeleton if it will.
Gotcha. You're
Take out the
done.
golem first, he's probably a bit more threatening than the skeleton, it's almost dead. We have a Maliwan Shock SMG, a green one. Quite a substantial little battle there. Two golems and a ton of skeletons to fight. Probably would have been better off switching to the other shotgun, the longer range one. This is like a longer range area. Let's go ahead and swap over to... Let's use the Kerblaster just to even out our ammo usage a little bit. We've probably gone through quite a bit of our shotgun ammo there. I was going to check down that way to see if there was anything behind those rocks, but unlikely to be. Felt like something hit me. Oh, it was probably one of these archers that hit me.
So it goes.
And we have a chest here as well.
Free.
That's good. I've got to slag these other skeletons.
Throwing grenade.
There is one chest here we can check.
Explosive.
Let's go ahead and just swap these around. We'll put the Kerblaster in weapon slot 1. Golem is still battling all of these skeletons over here. That's nice, at least you've got the Golem as a bit of a decoy for all of these skeletons. Got grenades in this chest. Lobbed Singularity. Jump and Biddy. Lobbed a Transfusion and a Shock Singularity. Nothing really good there. Pretty bad fuse times on those. I think there might be another chest around here somewhere too. Kerblaster still doing work, even though it's level 54, I think.
You won't enjoy this.
So one skeleton left and the golem. Kerblaster does a good job against the slow moving targets. And one more golem. Didn't notice this guy. Where's he going? He's running. Oh, he's going the long way around. He's trying to get to me the long way. So you can strafe that attack he does. Didn't avoid that one, but that particular rock throwing attack you can dodge that one. Doesn't look like you would be able to, but you can dodge that one. The crumpet is around here. Curious to see if there's anything at the edge here on this little tip of the map. Doesn't seem to be. It's pretty common when you get a little dead end like that on the map that there's a loot chest there, but not this time. There is a second loot chest, so there is 2 loot chests in this area. If we just have a look at the map, so there's one loot chest at the back of this rectangle, and then another one at the front. Torpedo launcher. No room for it, but not interested in a torpedo launcher anyway, so I can leave that one behind. So that's it for here. So there's one more crumpet way off on the other side of the map. Hamlet of Swift Passing Through. We can collect the ammo from these ammo boxes on the way back. Still need a bit of assault rifle ammo to top ourselves back up again. White shield came from that trash pile. Scoop up that ammo from that broken pot. Now we've got these guys. Eternal Skeletor. Need to pull out these swords before they resurrect.
Stop struggling.
Just got that guy's sword out in time. That's what's causing the problem, this archer at the top here. The archers on this DLC are troublesome. Skeletons approaching you. Just regular melee ones though, not archer ones. Oh, we've got a tubby skeleton here. Pretty tanky, these tubbies.
Enough.
We've got something here. Oh, it's a class mod. Not for us though. An assassin, legendary assassin class mod. Melee one. I'll pick it up anyway. Let's drop some junk here. We don't need this launcher, but I'll keep it for sale. This non-elemental shotgun, we don't need that. Get rid of that. Dial SMG, don't need that either. And the non-elemental green SMG, that's what we got from the butt stallion there. So that's a melee one, melee class mod, legendary. Let off shock sniper, Torgue pistol, lobbed transfusion. So there you go, you can get tubby skeletons spawning. See if we can get this ultimate badass skeleton dealt with before he comes out of the phase lock there. Kerblaster wasn't reloaded, so I couldn't start shooting at him straight away. Green Jacobs assault rifle. That's all that badass skeleton dropped. Got a white Vladov Pushka sniper. And a green dial. Oh, we've got some stuff on the edge here. Maliwan spike shield. And a bouncing Betty. There's some conveniently placed crates here to jump up. Doesn't seem to be anything up here though. The crumpet we want is down here. It's on this little platform.
Tina, you're 13 years old. Maybe you should consider eating something other than crumpets.
Next we have to go to the forest, but before we do that, let's see if there's any missions in this area. Doesn't seem to be any more missions here, just that one. Oh no, there is one. Unassuming docks. Sword in the stoner.
Oh God, what is that?
It's a salad.
Might as well do this mission while we are here. So we have to trek out to this area we haven't been to before.
Just calm down.
It's staring at me.
Bit more efficient if you knock out all of the optional missions in an area before you move on. Instead of travelling back and forth to turn them in and do them again. And now that we're Ultimate Vault Hunter, we don't have to worry about accepting a bunch of missions at a lower level than when we're going to actually get them done. And our mission rewards being lower as well. So we did test that out yesterday. If you accept a mission at a lower level and then complete it, you do actually get the reward at your current level at Ultimate Vault Hunter, so that's not a problem. That's really nice how you got the phase lock going after a different enemy there. This rock golem's almost dead. Might as well finish him off first, then we'll go to the skeleton. Because you can't phase lock those rock golems. Another one spawned right behind me. You can't phase lock these guys. So you might as well use the phase lock on something else. So I just used my phase lock then, and he didn't get phase locked. The golems inside the Mines of Avarice, you can phase lock those guys, but these particular ones, they won't phase lock. Charging for me. What level is this Kerblaster anyway? Level 54. Still doing a good job. I probably will have to retire it soon though. It's 6 levels behind. So I probably should think about retiring the Kerblaster at some point. I've got a lot of use out of it though. I like the Kerblaster, it's a good assault rifle.
Please stop.
And this one at least accurate. You can use it at pretty long range. We have another, we've got a bunch of archers around here. What is in this cave here? Is there a cave here? There is. Curious, I guess this is for a mission.
Stay safe. Once we get out of this, I'll give you my magical sword gun.
Wait, that's a gun that shoots swords.
You know it.
That gun shoots magical swords, and it is tight as hell.
What is this area? So there's a big... Oh, we have to go this way anyway to get the Immortal Golem here.
This is the best
So this is the
game
correct
I've ever
way.
played.
Spatula Khan. He's friendly, at least for now.
Welcome. I am the great Spatula Khan, destroyer of men and the pleaser of the taste buds. I was greatest chef on Pandora until the weenie emperor rose to power. Do you follow the way of the great spatula? Has your palate experienced the genocidal bliss of my culinary warfare? If you are afraid to eat something, don't eat it. If you are eating something, don't be afraid. I am the
Okay, so it looks like he doesn't actually have any quests for you, at least now. Can you interact with his spatula here? No. Maybe later on we'll have to come back to this guy.
You may have heard of me. I am he who brought the armies of Tantalus to their knees with but a single souffle. I have defeated the demons by pleasing their palates with the power of 1,000 flaming yards.
Certainly has a lot to say.
Of the legendary American sandwich.
What's he wearing around his neck there?
I'm a Spatula Khan.
That amulet doesn't seem to be anything interesting or fun. Okay, so he's finally finished talking. We've gone through all of his dialogue there. There's some ammo chests around here we can check. Sort of slagged. Skeleton first, then go for the other phase lock skeleton. I'm surrounded.
Wasn't even close.
See if I can get some cover here. We've got one skeleton left somewhere. Where is he? There he is. And there's one loot chest just sitting out, exposed on the beach here. We've got grenades. white singularity, white bouncing Betty, a green bouncing Betty, and a homing transfusion. None of them are any good. We can leave them all behind, and our inventory is full, so we can't really pick them up anyway. So that's one disadvantage of coming out from the other side of that cave, because you come out right in the middle of all of those skeletons. Not ideal. Let's reload our stuff before we continue. Reload the launcher. "14-round magazine for this launcher. Very nice. So the default is 9 for this bandit launcher. Then with the magazine bonus you get from the class mod, bumps it up to 14. Very good. I guess that's typical of bandit weapons. They tend to have large magazines. I was waiting for the other enemy to get pulled in with the converge, but he was behind that pillar there. So I think he just got stopped by that pillar and couldn't get dragged across to get slagged by the phase lock. We are approaching the Immortal Golem here. Assault rifle ammo is about half.
There he is. Looks like he's taking a nap. Just sneak up and grab the sword.
Ton of pots around here. Leisurely shield in that pot. Let's go ahead and smash all these pots before we trigger the fight. See if we get anything interesting. Might pick up a bit of ammo anyway. And I guess there's a small chance you could get something actually, a useful item out of these pots. I have got a useful green Hyperion shotgun, elemental one, out of these pots that I used for quite a while before. Lad off, Rocketeer, Bandit launcher. See, that's got a 6 magazine on it. Which class? So that particular trash pile had a bunch of stuff in there. I think there may actually be a loot chest behind here too. Oh, we have to fight a bunch of enemies to get there, but I'm curious to see. I think there may be a loot chest here. We've got the nice drunk shots there.
Explosives! Enough.
Crystal skeletons. These are the troublesome ones. I don't think they get slagged, and they can deflect bullets, reflect bullets. But I guess that the torpedoes from this Kerblaster don't count as bullets that can be reflected, so that's nice. If you try shooting them with projectiles that count as reflectable bullets, then you can have a bad time shooting at those crystal skeletons. Two skeletons chased me all the way down the stairs. Oh, there's one left. Another tubby. Another tubby we've encountered here. So do these guys resist flame? They might do. Let's have a look. See if the tubby here resists the flame. Hard to tell. Yeah, it looks like he is resisting actually. Resisting the flame. Looks a bit like a snowman with his top hat there. See if this tubby had anything interesting. I can see another legendary here. Let's see what he has. Banshee class mod. Double 11 pounder. Legendary sniper class mod. Another assassin class mod. I'll pick it up anyway. So we've gotten two legendary assassin class mods from these tubbies. We've got a nice blue Vladof shock sniper, so we can drop this green one we've been holding on to. What else do we have? We have a white relic, we can drop that. This is one of the legendary class mods we came across, the melee one. We have this skin already. And we've got a green corrosive Vladof sniper. I think we have a corrosive already. So this is interesting. Legendary sniper class mods. Guess I don't really need those right now, so not for our class, unfortunately. That's kind of neat to get two of these. Melee one and a sniper one. Maybe I should just keep... I might keep them for now, why not? So I was going to just check what corrosive sniper I have at the moment. I'm not actually holding on to one right now. Don't need... Oh, yes I am. Level 60 blue Torgue. So I think I'll keep the blue Torgue here. Don't need that double 11 pounder. I've got the purple Torgue bang stick. So here is the quest item.
Oh, looks like you got him angry. Just kill him and yank out the sword, Huckabutt.
It's still super weird that you're trying to make Roland talk like that.
Your face is super weird. Oh, wow! Give me 5 crack! Oh!
Help!
He's down. Grab the sword, quick. Didn't budge.
So he's similar to those other skeletons that regenerate with the sword.
Cursed. It's reviving him. Watch out, his health's recharging.
I thought he was a little bit weak there. It's not very tanky at all. Now it makes more sense considering we have to kill him a few times by the look of it. Guess we try again now with the sword.
He's nearly out. Keep pulling.
Okay, so we've got to fight him some more. Fight him a few more times. Oh, he's charging me this time. So I wonder if his attacks changed depending on how many times he gets resurrected here. Because he wasn't charging before, now he is, so maybe for this particular resurrection he's more likely to charge. Okay, so this is the third time we've downed him. The sword is out. So this might be the final battle. No, that's it.
Well done.
Now he's dead.
Now bring that sword back
He dropped something way over here. A Vladoff launcher, a Glory, just a green one. So we have a leisurely shield, ballista class mod, a cat class mod, a blue one. That might be actually worth looking at. Let's take a look at this blue cat class mod. So this is the one we currently have, a level 59. This is a new one, a 62. So we got Accelerate and Mind's Eye, which is worse than Wreck and Mind's Eye. So I don't want Accelerate. It's not a skill I'm using, so I prefer the blue cat class mod here with skills that two skills that I'm actually using. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff here. I probably should take a little bit more care going through this stuff. So we've gone through this stuff. And there is actually a chest up here too. Let's have a look at this chest. There may still be enemies around here that we need to kill off before we can get to this chest. Might be some more enemies spawning as I get closer to this particular chest. We've got a Ravager. I like the Ravagers, I'll take that. I've had a good time with the Ravagers. Jacob's sniper here, Chinook. Blue Chinook. I'm happy to have that Ravager, that's good. I've never seen any Ravagers that are less than blue rarity, so maybe they are just all blue ones, the Ravagers. Looks like that's it as far as items or chests. Let's have a look at this Ravager that we picked up. A level 62 Ravager. So with a magazine size of 7, once we get the ammo magazine bonus, we'll probably get we'll get 3 shots out of it before we have to reload. So we've got quite a nice selection of shotguns now. We've got the purple bang stick, purple quad, and now a Ravager. So both the quad, let's just compare the quad and the Ravager here. They both use 4 ammo per shot. So according to the arrows at least, the Ravager is doing more damage. Accuracy is better on the Ravager 2. Fire rate, well that depends. Reload speed is a bit worse. So the Ravager actually does more damage than the quad. But it's got that slower fire rate. But it is quite a bit more accurate, almost double the accuracy. Accuracy of the Ravagers is pretty good considering the sort of weapon they are. I would have expected the accuracy to be worse. So that was a good little journey up here. Got a few neat things. We've encountered on this particular map. We've encountered 2 tubby skeletons. Wonder if there's anything at the end here. This is a little tip of the map. Have to be careful not to run off the map. Doesn't look like it, no. Nothing. Always worth checking whenever you see a little outcrop like that on the map. Not uncommon to find loot chests in there. So that might be the end of the missions here. Yeah, that's Flame Rock. Immortal Woods. So that's probably it, yeah. That's probably all the missions we have in this area, by the look of it. So that we have to go back to Flame Rock for this one. Might be quicker to save quit from here. That'll take us closer to the fast travel point. Now we can fight our way over to those loot chests that we found before near those golems. It's a bit of an annoying fight to go fight all of those skeletons. We're running out of assault rifle ammo, so let's try something else. We can switch back to the shotguns. We've got the Ravager. Probably not the best option for these skeletal archers we're going to be facing next. Let's go for the bang stick here. What do we have as far as grenades go, by the way? Sort by item. Got the Fire Bee, Chain Lightning, level 55, Slag Singularity, and a Longbow Tesla. We'll keep the Magic Missile for now, it's probably the most useful.
This will hurt.
Good Touch is doing a good job even though they do resist it. They still go down pretty quickly regardless. And it's accurate too, accurate and fast. So it might be the best option for these skeletal archers here. Wow, I did charge forward right at the end there. Oh, this is Bony Pants here. Wondering why that particular skeleton was so tanky. Let's see what Bony Pants dropped. He dropped a blue TDO shotgun. And another TDO weapon, TDO SMG. We can leave those two behind. So that was Mr. Bony Pants there, that little guy. Let's play around with this Ravager. I do like the Ravagers, they're good. If you're close enough range to make use of them. Before we head head up to use that Ravager. I'll take a quick break and I'll be right back. back to Borderlands 2. Let's test out this Ravager.
This will work. That was awesome! Bye now. Please stop.
Let's get the sword out while I can. So that's what the Ravager feels like. Let's throw on the quad. Where is our quad? Here it is. Now let's just compare this Ravager to the quad here. See which one feels better. Certainly get the nice fire rate here. Quad does feel a little bit more agile. Faster fire rate, faster reload and bullet speed. Now we have plenty of opportunities to test out the quad. Now, watch out for that archer that's standing at the top level. Now we just have this archer here.
Stay still.
Look at this other phase lock ball. There was no other targets for it, so it's just flying right up into space there. So far I'm liking the quad better. It just seems a little bit more fast and more agile to use.
It's a back. Quiet.
Badass dropped a green Vlad assault rifle. And a flame Maliwan launcher, another green one. Chest here has a bunch of class mods in it. Nothing we can use. Oh, we have to go back to Flame Rock anyway, so there's not much point running around here. Let's get back to the fast travel station. Here we go. We'll just take this straight back to Flame Rock, turn in the mission. We have no more missions here in unassuming docks to do. So we might as well head back here, turn in the mission. See what these shops have for us. TDO launcher in the weapon shop. Med shop has absorb shield, amp shield, green ones. Ammo shop has a homing grenade. That's about it. We should sell off our junk while we're here. So this bang stick's been interesting. Don't know if it's powerful enough to bother with. Tempted to sell this Ravager because the quad seems to be very similar but just does a better job. I'll hold on to the Ravager for the time being because I have liked the Ravager in the past. We have 2 Chinooks here. The level 62 is doing substantially more damage. So we'll go ahead and keep the level 62 blue and retire the 58 purple there. We probably have a bunch of items to get rid of as well. These class mods, we don't really need them. Maybe I'll just keep them for the time being. Sell off that
My
stuff.
bullets aren't magic, but they are cheap.
Now we'll go pay Roland a visit. Turn in this mission. This is the Golem mission, where we pulled the sword out of the Golem. Here he is, he wants his sword.
This sword's got the power to revive. Here.
We've got 18,000 XP and we got an E-Tech shotgun. A Torgue E-Tech shotgun. So the sword explosion shotgun. Let's have a look at this thing. Sword explosion. So it's doing less damage than the quad. Much more accurate. Only 1 ammo per shot. I think I've used this thing in the past and it's not that great. Hello Emperors, how are you? Let's see what this thing's like to shoot. Oh, you're doing well, that's good to see. Cool gun. Yeah, this is an interesting one, isn't it? Sword explosion gun. We can play around with this. So let's see what's next. I don't think we have any. Oh, we have one mission there. Oh, that's the forest mission. How many times have you completed Borderlands 2? I completed Borderlands 2 with 0. I got up to OP6 with a 0. And now I'm working my way through with this Maya. So we're on to the Ultimate Vault Hunter mode levels now, level 62. I'm trying to get this nice. Yeah, it's been fun using the Maya. I've enjoyed using Maya, so I'll see if I can get this Maya up to level 80 and take a shot at Digistruct Peak. See what it's like doing a Digistruct Peak with Maya. Then I can compare it with 0, because I've done the peak with 0, but I haven't done it with Maya yet, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like to do with Maya. So let's see what mission we can do next. We've got Hatred, Shadow. Might as well do these ones in Immortal Woods here. We have a couple optional missions in Immortal Woods to do. Yeah, Maya is a fun character. The phase lock is a lot of fun. I have enjoyed using the phase lock. You like Borderlands 1? I haven't tried Borderlands 1. I've only been playing Borderlands 2. I currently have Borderlands 2, pre-sequel, and Borderlands 3. But I've mostly been playing Borderlands 2, but I don't actually own Borderlands 1. But I'll probably buy Borderlands 1 at some point. At the moment I'm just working my way through those ones. After I finish with Borderlands 2, I'll probably just play one of the other ones I have, and then eventually I'll get around to Borderlands 1. Borderlands 1's alright. Pre-sequel's good, and 3's meh. Okay, so 3's not so good. Borderlands movie coming soon. Yeah, I've heard about that. I haven't looked into it too much, but it'll be interesting to see what the movie's like. Don't know a great deal about it, but I'll certainly check it out when it comes out. See what it's like. Borderlands 3 has great gameplay, but story's controversial. Okay. So what's controversial about the story?
Until we meet again.
Check the map here. See, so we're heading straight north, and there's also another mission we have to do along the way. Let's check the loadout here. Let's try out this sword explosion, see what it's like. You can't spoil it. Right. Fair enough, that's probably a good idea. So I'll experience it for myself. This shotgun's actually alright. I thought it might not be so good, but it's actually pretty good. Maybe not quite accurate for this sort of range though. So this sword explosion shotgun's not bad actually. And accuracy is pretty good, not quite good enough to get those archers way off there.
Calm down.
But it does a pretty good job. Look at that, took down that badass knight very quickly. I've got a badass fire or archer here, I've got a bunch of them. I still have that badass fire archer around. And yes, he will be resisting fire damage. Oh, he went down eventually, so he resisted the fire damage, but not completely immune to it.
Hold it right there.
It's nice that this shotgun fires fast, and it's only using one bullet per shot, which is also very nice. And having it do explosive splash damage is nice too, because you can get past the knights that have the shields. Loved Borderlands 1, obsessed with Borderlands 2, hated pre-sequel, played Borderlands 3 for 2 months and gave up. Okay, so Borderlands 3 is not so good.
You won't enjoy this.
So it looks like Borderlands 2 is the best one there. Borderlands 2 is indeed the best in the series, right. So it's probably good that I started off with Borderlands 2 then. Got a good impression for the series with Borderlands 2. Certainly am enjoying the game a lot. But still curious to see what the other ones are like. Certainly we'll try them out at some point. Looks like while we've got archers up at the top here. Let's throw on a sniper for these archers. Let's see what we have in the way of snipers. We've got the shock sniper. These archers aren't shielded, are they? No, but they are armoured, so maybe a corrosive sniper might be a good idea. We have this corrosive Torgue. Let's try this one. So we do have some melee enemies spawning closer. Archers go down quickly with this corrosive sniper, plus the cloud kill, of course. That combination's a powerful one. There are other Borderlands spin-off games, such as Borderlands Tales, which is like a movie interactive game. Good story and ties in Borderlands 3 and Tiny Tina Wonderlands. Yeah. So there's quite a lot of Borderlands games to play. I haven't played any of the those Telltale ones. What is this here? Something blue. Dial SMG. Borderlands 4 is probably in the works. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, the franchise is popular at this point. You'd think they'd have to be making a sequel as well. So we have one optional mission here. Oh, it's this one. Amazing loot ahead. Bring a fire weapon.
So cold. Light the bonfires. Need souls.
Light the bonfires. So I think we have the skeletal mages in this area. Lobbed shock transfusion. Keep an eye out for these skeletal mages. Not so intimidating with the phase lock. White bandit SMG now. What other games you play? At the moment, I've just been playing Borderlands. But generally like all sorts of different games. I've been thinking about maybe playing some retro games. Try that next. Or maybe Fallout, that's another one I've been thinking about trying next. Try Fallout. Have to watch out for this archer here. I've been playing God of War. It's a great game. Yeah, that's one game I haven't tried actually. God of War games. Fallout's good. Fallout New Vegas is the best. Yeah, I've played Fallout 3. I've played Fallout 3 and the Anchorage expansion for Fallout 3. I haven't played any of the other Fallouts, other than the first two actually. If you want to go all the way back, I've played Fallout 1 and 2 and 3, but haven't played anything past Fallout 3. So we need a flame weapon here. I think we do have a flame sniper we can use to light this bonfire. Now let's swap out this flame weapon here. Maybe throw the quad on. That was quite good. The sword explosion's quite good too actually.
Stay put.
Treasure, take it.
Got them for ya.
Might as well just wait for the skill to become available again. Okay, so there's the quest item there. We still have one more skeletal mage around. That's much easier than trying to do that with the Zero. Phase lock really makes those skeletal mages much easier to deal with. Looks like these archers did aggro on me and maybe follow me across. We have a Devastator class mod, Jacob's Green Bushwhack. But Fallout does have a very well fleshed out atmosphere to it. And I did enjoy Fallout 3 a lot, so. Not sure if I like VATS though. Maybe VATS made the game a little bit too easy, so when I was playing Fallout 3 I tried not to use VATS too much. Because it kind of made the game a bit too easy. But because Fallout 1 and 2 are like a turn-based games, then using VATS makes more sense, but like Fallout 3 being an action game, it's seems like VATS made it a little bit too easy. In Fallout 1 and 2 you use it all the time because that's just part of the turn-based nature of the game, but for like an action 3D game, not sure if the VATS system is really balanced all that well. It seems to make things a little bit too easy. There's also Fallout Amazon Prime show coming. I didn't know about that, Fallout show. So that'll be good. You got the Borderlands movie coming out and a Fallout TV show.
The Book of Deeds.
Calm down.
Someone kill that.
So I'll definitely be checking those out.
I shall not give in to the dark.
That calmed him down some.
There's a Last of Us show that came out recently. It's a great game adaptation, right. I haven't checked that out either. I haven't actually played the Last of Us game or games.
Hold it right there.
I'm not really familiar with that lore. So it looks like the TV companies have realised there's money to be made in doing game adaptations. Last of Us is a zombie game. It's a good game, right. You haven't played it. Stockpile relic for grenades. Check this chest out.
We are the path.
Stop struggling.
Couple blue things here, couple blue shields. Amp shield, express shield. Don't think I need either of those. It's a PS exclusive, but it's coming to PC on the March 28th. Well, that's good because I don't have any consoles. I do all my gaming on the PC, so if I wanted to check out Last of Us, I'd have to wait for a PC version. There was also a Halo show last year, but I heard it was bad. Haven't checked that one out either. So there's a bunch of video game TV shows and movies. Generally speaking, video game adaptations and movies are not very good, but who knows, maybe these days they're better. What's my favourite show? Let's see, what have I been watching? I just finished The Boys. I've been liking The Boys. I just finished the last season, the most recent season of The Boys, so probably The Boys at the moment. That's one I've just finished watching. I enjoyed that. Yeah, that's a good show, that one. I haven't read the comic though. That's something I'd like to do as well. I'd like to read the comic. Let's throw the flame sniper back on. We probably should clear out these other enemies first before we go for the ignite the flame.
Throwing grenade.
Got one of the big boys now. This sword explosion shotgun's doing a good job. There's a boy spin-off show called Gen Z coming this year. I haven't heard about that either. Gen Z. It's basically teenagers taking Temp V and it'll tie in season 4. Oh, I haven't heard anything about that one. So it won't feature any of the cast or characters from the other TV show. There's a trailer on YouTube. Alright, let's have a look at it. So it's called Gen Z. Let's have a look at this trailer, see what it's like. See if we can find this trailer. Gen Z trailer. Oh, Gen. Oh, it's called Gen. Oh, V. Gen V. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. Oh, I've got to confirm my age. Let's see if I can find one where I don't need to. A superhero world of the boys, so that might be worth checking out, that one. There was a puppet, I missed the puppet. So am I into Marvel? I haven't been watching a lot of the Marvel movies recently, so I haven't watched the more recent Marvel movies. Anything boys related is worth watching, yeah. I'll definitely check that one out, Gen V. Another one of these skeletal mages, got to be careful of those guys. Seems like there's still one more skeletal mage around. There he is. I'll deal with this guy. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I haven't. Oh, wasn't paying attention to my health there. I have an ability that gives elemental effects if you get too close. So that's probably what happened there. So I think that's what happened. This particular gun, the bullets are getting reflected by the crystal skeletons. So I think that's why I got downed there. That sword explosion. I think the sword explosion bullets might be getting reflected there, which is an issue with the crystal skeletons.
The power of imagination stings like a bitch, huh?
Race back up. Collect those souls. Can I squeeze through here? Yes. That's the first fire we ignited there. Might as well get this ammo chest while we're close by. I'll have to pay attention just to make sure
Alright, I'm gonna just give this one to you. You see
I'm
a
not,
powerful gun on the ground.
my
Rick,
bullets
roll
for this
the
sword explosion are not getting reflected back. So what do we have here? Oh, that's the Moxie weapon for a different mission.
That's a critical fail, otherwise known as a fumble.
What? How can you fail to pick up a gun?
It looks like the gun flies out of your hands into the distance.
What?
That's the rules, Morty.
Calm down, baby. Just track the gun down and roll again.
So back to the other mission. We might as well do that now that we're right here. Yeah, that's what's happening. This is not a great weapon to use. I think the Kerblaster is probably a better weapon for the crystal skeletons. I don't think the Kerblaster torpedoes get reflected like the some of the other weapons do, so might be a better option. Got him, yep. Figured it out. So that was the thing. Took me a while to figure out that the crystal skeletons do reflect your bullets back at you. I was wondering why I was getting down so much fighting them, but so at least with the torpedoes you can shoot them with the rocket torpedo type of weapons like the Kerblaster and the rocket torpedo assault rifle without the bullets getting reflected back. So that's good, but it looks like, at least with that sword explosion shotgun, those swords will get reflected back at you. So probably not the best weapon to use for those crystal skeletons. Oh, we still have one more fire to ignite here. Let's throw on a flame weapon. So let's just get another weapon here. Put the Kerblaster back on for the crystal skeletons.
Calm down.
Dead end here. See if I can reposition. Not a great spot here. I've got a skeletal mage down there as well.
This will work.
That might be the last crystal skeleton, so I can switch back to the sword explosion here. Oh, we clear them. We've still got the mage.
Hold it.
And another mage. And the chest here to check. Class mods. Oh, we got the nice ones. We got the nice cleric class mods here. Suspension and life tap. Another suspension, life tap. Suspension, restoration, life tap. We're using suspension skill, but we're not using the other two, restoration or life tap. That one's just life tap, so those particular class mods are probably not the best for us. The one we're using at the moment has suspension and restoration. I don't even know if we're using restoration, so we might actually, there might be something that's similar here. We've got +6 suspension. That's fairly similar. So I do like the bigger magazine size, so I might just keep it as it is. These are fairly similar. Critical damage, fire rate. I like the magazine size and fire rate, so I'll keep what I have. But that was neat to actually get a chest with the nice cleric class mods in it. There we go, we got that one done. Just having a look at the map there. We might as well just turn it in at this point. So I'm not sure if we could check this area. I assume there might be a chest back here. Maybe I should just quickly check to see if there was a chest back there. Not sure if we have fully explored this area. Just have a quick peek in this corner, get some ammo on the way. That particular mission was much harder with Zero. With Maya in the phase lock, there doesn't seem to be anything here. With Maya in the phase lock, that mission was much easier. Trying to do that mission with all of the skeletal mages is really tricky with Zero. Those skeletal mages are much less of a handful with the phase lock. Now we can turn this one in.
The souls.
Holy crap, that was annoying. Thanks for your help. I died like 80 times trying to get through those traps. Look, we gotta be careful. The guy who killed me and stole my souls is still somewhere around here. Speaking of jackass, help me take him out, would you? Enough with that creepy laugh, douche.
Noob killer. Sword explosion should be fine for this guy.
Try stabbing me in the back while I drink from my flask now, jerkwad. Hey, thanks again. I got something for you.
He dropped a Psycho class mod there.
It can be hard out here on Pandora.
We got 18,000 XP, $25,000 reward there. So now we have this find weapon one.
You find the gun again. Lilith, roll to pick it up.
One.
Oh, while picking up the gun, it accidentally slips from your hands again, but not before breaking all your fingers. Take, like, a lot of damage.
Oh, that's bull. I'm really good at picking stuff up.
This makes no sense.
Yeah, that was harsh.
Bunch more enemies coming through this way. Knight Champion. This is very nice, this sword explosion shotgun. And accurate too. Powerful and accurate.
Gotcha.
I thought my orb was going to seek out another enemy, but I don't think there was any other enemies that were in range there. Oh, almost dead. Almost dead there. I walked through that flame. Thank you for following, Tiger. Let's see if I can heal up a bit before we keep fighting these enemies. One more pesky little archer in the corner. So the next weapon location is probably in the forest then. Let's check if we have any more missions in this area. Doesn't look like we do. So we can head over to the forest. Where's the fast travel? Oh, we're coming up to the fast travel, so we can just run straight there. We probably have checked these shops already. Let's have a quick look. Amp shield in the med shop. Rubberized grenade. We don't need either of those. How are we doing for ammo? Ammo looks okay. Maybe we'll just pick up a bit more shotgun ammo, because that's what we're using now, this sword explosion shotgun. Much better than I thought. I thought this was going to be just like a gimmick gun that wasn't really all that powerful. But it is actually powerful. It's been good. Check these shops too. Chrono Binder class mod. In the health shop, ammo shop's got a rubberized grenade.
Watch out for those orcs.
So where do we have to go here? All the way east. So it's east where the tree ants are. Okay, for these tree ants, probably better to swap out the magic missile for the longbow Tesla. Wait for these to go off. Tree ant's almost dead. Got a bunch of stumpies here.
Gotcha.
One of the stumpies didn't get slagged. Wasn't sure if that pixie was slagged or not, but still went down fine with the sword explosion. Let off shock sniper. Don't really need a green let off shock sniper right now. Some more grenades would be useful though. We picked up a few there, 7 of 8 now. We were much lower before.
Hold it right there.
Green Hyperion pistol there. Pixie dropped another Ravager. Pick up that Ravager. We have a couple Ravagers now we can go through, see which one's better. So far I think the quad that I have might be more useful than the Ravager. Both are using 4 bullets per shot, so I might as well just use whichever one's feels better out of those. Looking at the items, we can drop this stockpile relic. And we'll keep the rest for the time being. But I will collect that Ravager. Have a look at that.
Okay, last chance, last roll. Mordecai, do it up.
Maliwan shock launcher there.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Against all known laws of probability, the gun transforms into an enormous monster. With swords for hands. Sorry. Sorry.
Handsome make good pay for you.
I got the butcher.
Calm down.
Monster dies and drops.
At least he can face lock that guy, so it wasn't too much of a
Pick it up.
problem.
No.
Screw it. I'll just give it to you. Go ahead and take it. No rollies.
I officially hate dice.
Miss Moxie's Grit, a shock SMG there. Being a Moxie weapon, I assume it'll heal as well. So that's good. We have the flicker skill, so having that shock weapon probably be good with the flicker skill. This sword explosion is turning out better than I thought it was going to be. That's just the junk I just dropped. Let's see what other missions we have, if there's any other missions in this location. So we have a Lair of the Infinite Agony, and Hatred Shadow has some. So we got one extra one here, so we'll head over to Lair of Infinite Agony, do the missions there. So let's just save quit back to a fast travel station, then head over to Lair of Infinite Agony. And who knows, we might pick up some nice magical grenades in the Lair of Infinite Agony. There's a lot of mages in that area. So who knows, maybe we'll get a replacement for our chain lightning. or a replacement for the flame one, the firestorm.
a humble merchant, and these are my wares. Yield goodbye.
How are we doing for ammo? We can get a bit more shotgun ammo there. And the health shop has a Fox class mod. Never use those Fox class mods. They're just like a flame, boosts flame damage. Let's have a look at the map. Make an offering. So, we'll probably have to go up this elevator and head east. Can be a little bit tricky to navigate this section with the elevators. So this is taking us the wrong direction. We'll see whether, so we have to go north and east. So we'll try to head north and east here. See how we go. So this seems to be the right way. We're heading north. Well, that's good. The skeletons are fighting the spiders. We'll let them fight each other.
Enough.
This chest has a bunch of pistols in it. Nothing interesting. So we can't go this way. That takes us all the way back down. Quite possibly we have to go down that way anyway. So let's see. We can head up and head west there by going up that ladder. Is there a ladder on this side? There is. Let's see what's up this way. We can't open that door. A bunch of spiders down this way. Oh, we still have the old grenade on.
Another challenge completed. Stop struggling.
Difficult to see here. Couple of spiders left here. Let's go ahead and throw the magic missile back on.
Tough decision.
We don't need the Tesla grenade now. We're not fighting the tree ants anymore. Watch out for this trap in front of the chest here. Can be tricky to spot all the spiders around here when they're swarming you. Pick up some of this ammo before we continue. So it looks like we're heading the right direction anyway. This is the right way. Got some iridium here.
Calm down.
Certainly was nice to pick up this shotgun. It's been doing a good job. Skeleton, they're the explosive skeletons. Then we have the archers here. Spectral archer. Not too bad once you start shooting at them, not all that tanky. Absorb shield, green absorb shield. Some more iridium. Oh, these halflings go down pretty quickly. You don't even need to slag them. Just one shot at that guy without even slagging. Here we are.
You gotta cough up some iridium to fight the raid boss.
Oh, okay, this is the raid boss mission, so we don't want to do this one anyway. Don't need to do that raid boss mission, but there is one undiscovered one on the map here. So it's not appearing at the moment. So this might be all we can do for now on this particular map. So there's a couple Hatred Shadow. Let's go and do this one, and one undiscovered. So that's probably the best idea now. Do the Hatred Shadow one.
Near the sorcerer's castle, there lives a prince named Jeffrey. He's already murdered.
Just check around to see if there's any
Jeffrey will become the most monstrous
chests around.
Slap the bastard out of him.
We'll leave it now, save quit back to the fast travel. Check the shops before we head out. Something purple here, spike shield. Don't use the spike shield so we can safely leave that one behind without looking at it too closely. Homing transfusion. Don't need that one right now. From here we can head over to Hatred Shadow. We've got 2 missions to do here. Check these shops too. There's some shops on this side we can check.
I am but a humble merchant, and these are my wares.
Ammo shop has a incendiary. What's that? Transfusion.
Until we meet
Health shop has a water class mod. Still on the lookout for those nice cleric class mods. I found a few, but none with the sort of skill combinations we really want. Nothing better than what we're using. Let's see how this sword explosion goes against these orcs. Very nice. This is a very nice weapon.
Magic missile!
I think there is one loot chest around here to check.
Stay still. Pretty cool. Explosion down! Now I'm pissed.
And the other guy right behind. So you can't phase like this guy. He dropped TDO SMG. And a Maliwan green SMG there. Corrosive Hyperion SMG. I think we might have a corrosive SMG already here. Let's have a look. Sort by type. Oh, we do have a green one. Level 60. And we have our Miss Moxie's crit here. We can drop this launcher, we don't need that. We're still full, so we have to drop some other stuff. Some of these class mods we don't really need here. So this one's a +5 suspension. With critical damage. Don't really care so much about the critical damage ones. And this one's critical damage and fire rate. So some of those I probably don't need to worry about too much. We have a pistol on the end, just a white pistol. So that's probably a good spot to end the stream for now. We progressed a bit more with the optional missions, got up to level 62. We got this, which has been very nice to use, the sword explosion. I don't remember using this so much last time, but I've been enjoying it this time. We did pick up a few more cleric class mods here. Critical damage and reload speed there. And I think we also picked up a new cat class mod too. So I've got a few more items, got a bit further along. We're still trying to get up to level 80 so we can start the Digistruct Peak Challenge. So we'll continue with the Dragon Keep missions next time. So thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.